Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I just want to, this is just a quick one. I want to um, talk about something that's been highlighted to me, and I had three people who contacted me and said that they are doing everything that I said in the creative process on the blog, and it's not working. What you're trying to manifest is not working. And I then had somebody else say to me, how long would it take for their manifestation to emerge in front of them? So these are two questions I'm looking at. I feel because these two questions have come up in a few people's mind, I'm sure these are questions that may be coming in your mind too. So I thought this was the best day to have a look at this. Here we go. Okay, so the first question that came up to me, was sent to me, was how long would it take for you to get your desire? And the answer to that question is it really depends between your faith and your connection with the universe. If according to universe, nothing is big or small. Absolutely nothing is big and small. And universe, it's as easy for universe to give you 50 million as it is to give you £5. Nothing is too big or too small for universe. If you've got a dream which in your mind you think is just really, really big, and you think, oh, this is going to take longer to manifest, then you need to let go of those thoughts straight away. Something that Rhonda Byrne tells us in The Power, the book The Power, is that if you think it's too big, for example, I've got a book right here. This is what, these are my notes, but if you think something is too big and you think it's going to take longer to manifest, then what you need to do is you need to draw yourself a circle. You need to draw a circle, and then you need to put a dot in the middle of the circle. That's a big dot, but even a smaller dot than that. That dot in there is what your biggest desire is to the universe. This is how little your biggest desire, whether it's 50 million, whether it's getting a house, whether it's getting the perfect person, this is how little it means to the universe. This is how easy it is for the universe. So the next question is, if that is how easy it is for the universe to bring it to your life, why is it not coming to your life doing the right things? And some of the things that I did, and I still continue to do, and my manifestations sometimes take longer, I will tell you where I was going wrong, and just check if this is something that you're doing too. This could be a few of the reasons why things are not manifesting as quickly as they should in your life. Okay, so let's look at your connection with the universe. I spoke about how important in my earlier videos it is for you to connect with the energy source. Now, to you, the energy source could be God. To you, energy source could be the source within you. It could be anything that you believe in. It's just an external source, but energy source we mean an internal or an external source. But energy source we mean a source which is so much bigger than you. You know there's a power which is way bigger than you. And that is the energy source. Now, in order for you to achieve everything that you want in life, you have to have that connection with the source. And as I said in my earlier videos, a few of the ways that you can get that connection is either through meditation, through prayer, through sitting in the nature. It just depends of what you are as a person or what you believe in. I all the time thank God. I say thank you God for everything. Thank you God for everything. So if you have a God that you believe in, you must say thank you using the name of that God, because that is when you say that thank you, when you say it to something you believe in, it's much more stronger. The feeling for that gratitude is so much more stronger. So if you believe that the energy source is inside you, then say thank you to the energy source. You have to connect with the energy source for having the creative process work with you to get manifestations. When we connect with the energy source, we're powerful. We're no longer powerless. When we're disconnected, we're powerless. When you're powerful, you're connected with the energy source through meditation, through prayer, through being with the nature. you're connected. That means you don't no longer have to do everything on your own. The energy source is guiding you. So one of the reasons why things might not be manifesting is because you're not very well connected with the energy source. You're not meditating, or you're not really believing in. You're not putting the right feelings behind the creative process. You're just doing it as a chore. You think, oh, I'll do the I'll do the meditation in the morning because Journey of Love said it, and it starts feeling like a chore. You have totally done the wrong thing. You're doing the wrong thing. Stop right away. The other thing that you can do, which I did say about connecting with the source, is feeling love, giving love. And one of the reasons why you're not manifesting as quickly is because you might be giving love. For example, I used to do this all the time. I'd get up in the morning and say thank you. I'll think of 10 things that I'm grateful for this morning, and I'm in a happy mood. But then I get in, hit the traffic, and you stop. You stop giving out love. So this is what happens during the day. You give love and you stop giving love. You give love because you think, you've met a loved one, you give them a kiss, you say goodbye, and then you go to work, and I'm a teacher, so someone said something like, or you're running out behind on time, so you stop giving love. And this is what you do. You give love, you stop giving love. You give love, you stop giving love. And what tends to happen is you've had a mismatched frequency during the day. So when come the day where you do meditation and start visualizing what you want, because your frequency hasn't been a constant positive, or it hasn't been, what we call a tipping point, you didn't give 51% love, but actually give 51% a negative feeling. It doesn't matter what you're saying in your meditation. Your frequency is not strong enough for that visualization to work. If that visualization is not working, it's not manifesting. You won't manifest. So second thing that you have to do is give love at all times. Choose to give love at all times. Keep your frequency higher and higher at all times. Because if you have your frequency higher at all times, everything that matches that frequency will come to you. Everything that matches that frequency, positive frequency, will come to you during the day. And when you do sit down to do the creative process, your energy is already so high, it will be quicker. The manifestation using creative process will be way quicker, and it will emerge in your life, whatever you're visualizing for. The other thing that I still struggle with, and I struggle with all the time, is the meditation. With Journey of Love, not with Journey of Love, with Law of Attraction, the thing that you have to do is you have to be consistent. You have to meditate and do the creative process every day. And if what I sometimes do, still I do it. I meditated today, but I didn't meditate yesterday, which is fine. But then sometimes one day turns into 2 days, 2 days turns into 3 days, and when you've done that, you've lost it. That's what you wanted to manifest was already coming to you, and it was almost here. But then you stopped visualization, and it stopped in its track right away. That is the third thing that could be hindering you from manifesting using the creative process. You're inconsistent with what you want. Linked to this is also doubt. Sometimes you're so stressed that you start doubting. You started doubting whether what you're doing, the creative process, is actually working in your life, which is absolutely fine. If you do come to a place in your life where you start doubting Law of Attraction or what I'm teaching you, close your eyes. I do this all the time. Close your eyes, take responsibility for doubt coming in, and change your focus. Change your focus to something that you do want. Where focus goes, energy flows. Where attention goes, energy flows. For example, when I was losing weight, when I was 50 kg bigger than what I am now, it was very, very natural for me to, I would always look at people who had the body that I did not want. And that was purely because I was so focused on losing weight, that I was seeing all these bodies that I didn't want. And the more I was looking at it, and the more I was saying I don't want it, the more weight I was gaining. So then what I did instead is now that, you know, I've got my ideal weight, now that I still look at people, and if I've looked at something that I don't want, instead of giving it attention or thinking about I don't want it, because we can't say that, because when we say don't, universe hears I do want it. So instead of giving any feeling to it at all, I just look away and picture my own body, or picture my ideal body that I want. That's the trick. If you see something that you don't want, move your focus away from it to what you do want. Even if what you want is just a visualization in your head, think of that visualization that you did and just focus on that visualization. Another thing that could be hindering you is you not being able to quieten your mind. Now, it's a trick that is difficult, and it's a process, you know, it's work in progress all the time. I meditate 2 hours a day, and I try to split an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, and then I do another 20 minutes just before I go to bed. And after doing meditation for a long period of time, my thoughts, when I close my mind and I'm visualizing, still my thoughts would, you know, sometimes they jump. And that is the trick. The trick is to master your thoughts, to master your mind. Make yourself an affirmation. First thing in the morning, say to yourself, I am the master of my mind. All the thoughts and power is within me, so therefore everything in my reality is under my control. These affirmations are from my starter meditation pack that I've put on the Journey of Love news and tips section, so you can have a look at them. But yeah, that's what you do, you know, try and do that meditation or do that prayer. I am so sorry about the police cars again. Oh, God bless them. God bless them. Okay, so do that. You know, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, so quieten your mind. The more you quieten your mind, the more you'll be able to visualize. The more you're visualizing, the more you're going to manifest what you're visualizing. So yeah, these are little tricks, but you must remember them. These could act as hindrance to stop that manifestation coming to you or getting things that you want. So in conclusion, this is what I'm going to say. Don't stop giving love. Give love at all times. Don't be inconsistent with your meditation or your prayer. Meditate every day. Don't put a gap in between. Don't meditate to quieten your mind. Try to quieten your mind at all times. If you have doubts come in, take responsibility for that doubt and move on. Change your focus to something you do want, and don't give any feeling at all to what you don't want. Also, you know, feel happy at all times. When you do the receive part in the creative process, feel happy at all times. Feel happy when you're doing that. When you're doing the receive, what you want, when you're visualizing that thing, feel like you've got that thing already. All these things are going to help you get exactly what you want. I love you all, and I will see you very soon.